James George, the former first-round pick, gearing up. A promising young prospect will certainly play a key role in this one. It's the Sugarland Space Cowboys and the Albuquerque Isotopes. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. So 2 down. And now the DH, James George.
That's a ball.
That one is absolutely pummeled. And it'll bang off the wall.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on that sucker.
The third baseman, number 3.
Man on at first, digging in for the Space Cowboys, Jaron Williams.
Here we go. Need you right here.
One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Bobble on the transfer, no throw. Runner at second, 2 down. Fly ball, left field. Thompson moving under this one. Gets there, got it. 1 hit, 1 left. Welcome back. Today's starting pitcher, James George. He's a bit of a road warrior. Opposing batters have struggled against him this year, batting under 200. Think about this. From the start of the wild card era in 1995 through 2023, 50 Major League starting pitchers held opposing hitters to a batting average under 200. Only 5 of those seasons came with an ERA over 3. So it goes to show how effective it makes him to keep that batting average against down. Chris Bryant leading things off and takes a strike. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. And caught it behind the back. To first. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting second, the catcher, number 55, Kyle McCann.
Bases empty, 1 away. Coming up to the dish for Albuquerque, Kyle McCann. Swing and a miss out in front of that. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening. Bases are empty with 2 away. Next up for the Isotopes, TJ Rumfield. This one popped up. Alexander under it. And makes the catch. 1 inning in the books here. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, Drew Avens. Today's broadcast is brought to you by Vendetta Bagpipes. When you need to get even with your nemesis, it's no time for subtlety. Send in the tartan-wearing team from... Oh, and that's a great stop. Fires to first. Yeah! Out! Nice play. That was some amazing commitment on that play. Gets down and dirty for the ball, corrals it, and then fires a terrific throw to first for the out. Can't come up with it. Not in time to get the out at first, and we'll see how they score it. That should have been out number 2 without too much difficulty, but he couldn't field it cleanly. The error means they've still got significant work to do to end this frame. George, back to work after the error. Let's see if he lets this snowball. Kyle Karros, now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
No, that's a ball.
Runner at first, 1 away. That catches the outside corner. Fights that one off. We'll reset and do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it's a pop-up. Price under it. Gets there. Got it. Now the left fielder, Sterling Thompson. On fire at the dish lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball gets the corner for a strike. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. That one misses. And the count 1-2. Battling here, fouls it away. Stevens leading off first with 2 away. Good eye there. Strike 3. Got him on a backdoor breaking ball. They leave 1 runner. Bottom of the inning, digging in for the Isotopes, Jose Torres. Swing and a miss, late cut there. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Comes up empty, strike 2. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at bat. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Close,
no, that's a
but
ball.
Called a ball. That's a break for the hitter. I think that was strike 3. And that's outside. Blooper to right. Fair ball. Runner on base to start the inning. That's a hit where the baseball gods are smiling upon you. So frustrating for the pitcher. Executed well, jammed the hitter, but he still managed to muscle a knock to the outfield. Great hitting. George, ready to fire again. 1 on, nobody out. Caleb Hobson in the box now, takes strike 1. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters, Alexander to second. There's 1. Double play. That is outstanding defense. Chris Bryant will hit next. 0 for 1.
Bryant.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. Bryant serving as the designated hitter, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and of course he's a former MVP. Line drive, and it's caught. George kept the bats. 1 out, and the base is empty. Liner picked on the hop at first, and steps on the bag for the out. McCann at the plate for the 2nd time and takes challenge from the pitcher. He thought that was a strike. Didn't miss by a lot, but it'll stay a ball. So they are now out of challenges. That one in the air to center field. And a quick out, number 1. Next to hit, TJ Rumfield. 0 for 1 so far. Close, but ruled a ball.
Strike 1.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Home team down by 1. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings and misses. 2 outs already in the home 4th. Two down now. Here's the center fielder, Drew Avens. Grounded out the first time up.
Ball.
Here comes the 1-1. Gets that fastball by the swing upstairs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a hit. The tying run is aboard. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. And with good speed on first, they have some options about how to attack. Stevens in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone. On 0-2, he expanded the zone but couldn't get the chase on that bender. We'll see how he attacks this next pitch. Gets a piece, stays alive. Avens leads off of first with two out. On the ground, Williams. That ends the inning. One runner left. At the plate, James George. 1 for 2. One and up. It's clear he's trying to own the inside part of the plate with two straight fastballs inside. We'll see if he goes away or comes back inside. Out to short. Not in time.
No. Hey.
I think the defense was playing a bit too tight with runners aboard. You have to focus on making the play cleanly. If you don't, bad things can happen. And now an attempted steal of home. Swing and a high fly to left. Thompson under it. And makes the catch. That stops the bleeding. So digging in, James George. That misses. Ball one. I know he missed the zone, but that thing was hissing as it came home. Always fun seeing a pitcher break triple digits.
Ball 2.
This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. In the air to center, Avens has a beat on. Gets there, got it. George was good for him both hitting and pitching in this ballgame. Not much to complain about here. Maybe it wasn't the most explosive game on either side of the ball, but he held his own. James George, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes on the rising star today. It's the Sugarland Space Cowboys and the Albuquerque Isotopes. We'll be back to get this one started after this. So up next, James George.
James George.
And that drops in for a strike. Smart pitching out there. He guessed right that the hitter wasn't timed up for a changeup to start the AB. That one down the line. And that's a fair ball. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Rolled over on that one a bit, but still managed to put enough behind it that it scooted through the infield for a base hit. So digging in, Bryce Matthews. Swing, soft line drive. Play made, that ends the inning. They strand a pair. On to the bottom of the first, no score. Two away and a runner at first. Coming up to the dish now for Sugarland, James George. George, only 18 years old, and while he's usually in the outfield, today he's the designated hitter. A frozen rope. And that's the end of the inning. We're back here at the ballpark. Start of the sixth. Ben Gelman bringing you this one. And leading off, James George. That's ripped. Base hit.
Find the ball.
And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. That at bat was over in the blink of an eye. Right there we saw a fastball that was piped, and he was licking his chops as that thing was coming in. Great cut. Bryce Matthews now at the plate.
Here we go. Clutch up for us now.
Runner!
There goes the runner. That one's socked to left field.
Come on, ball. Get out of here. Get out of here.
It's carrying. Makes the catch up against the wall. Here comes the throw. But he's in there easily. That's a well-executed pitch. He got him out in front on the pitch away and earned the flyout. One out and a runner at second. Tommy Sacco Jr. digs in now.
Nobody better right now.
In the dirt, but blocked. Got it.
That's three.
Hey, fans, remember that when either team strikes out 10 times in the game, Big Kale Soda will send every fan in attendance home with a six-pack of the healthiest soda out there.
Hey, right guy. No one's better.
And the runner takes off for third to the right side.
You're here.
Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. One runner left stranded, and this remains a 3-1 game. Stepping in the box now. They're trailing, but a hit here could change the narrative. Looking to get something going for this lineup. And that's off the inside edge. Grounder to short. Torres gets it to first. Leadoff batter out here in the eighth. George stepping in. Now it falls on him to come through with an RBI. Just missed.
Inside.
2 out, and both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. On the ground, this should do it. And that's the ball game. Kind of an average performance. It was a loss for the team, and he was unremarkable at the plate. James George, the next to hit, takes ball one. Dumps one into left. And that keeps the runner from advancing past second. Everything came together on that swing. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. Chopped left side. got the out on the off-balance throw.
That is fifth. The second baseman, Bryce Matthews.
2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. And now, Bryce Matthews.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
And the righty fires. Drops one down in front of the
Stand
plate.
up right here. Stand up. Pick it up.
Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. That wasn't a squeeze play. The runner at third wasn't going for home with the pitch, but he made a heads-up play, saw he had enough room to get home, and crossed the plate on a de facto safety squeeze. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Tommy Sacco Jr. getting ready to hit. The 1-1 offering. Hot shot to third, but caught for the out. And next is the designated hitter, Chris Bryant. That one ripped into right center.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go.
Should be extra bases here. Around first and heading for second. Not stopping. He's headed to third. The relay throw. And he's got no chance. He's out.
For Sugarland, the center fielder, number 2, Dave George.
And the leadoff hitter aboard.
Check the outfitters now. See where they're at.
The batter, the third baseman.
Stepping to the plate for Sugarland, Jaron Williams.
Here we go. Clutch up for us right here, buddy.
The 0-1. Runner on the go. In the dirt. And safe. That's a stolen base. Not close. And now another base hit could even this one up. And 1 and 2. Runner goes again. Out to short. Handles the chance. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Runner at third, 1 away. Next up for the Space Cowboys, Bryce Matthews. In the air to the right, Hobson settles underneath it. Fires to the plate. Safe, gets the hand in. All tied up at 3. And now the center fielder, James George. Smoked a line drive single to center the last time up. Fly ball to right. And that's the end of the inning. Batting order turns over. Chris Bryant will hit next. Hit hard on a line.
Relay.
And makes the grab. And this one lifted to left. And there's one down. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. Hammered for a base hit. Lead runners around second. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. It's always
For Sugarland, the center fielder, number 2, Dave George.
George in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one misses, and that is ball 1. So 2 off-speed pitches in a row, even though he's got that power fastball. Bit odd. This one to third.
Dig.
Sends it to first. And the leadoff batter set down here in the 9th. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. Coming up to the dish now for Sugarland, James George. Struggling in the clutch lately, hitting beneath the Mendoza line with teammates in scoring position this month. Nice job to lay off the fastball inside. He made the right call. 1-0, and the pitch.
Strike! Woo!
Hit on the ground, might be two. The underhand flick. There's one, and that's two. Welcome back to Albuquerque, top of the fourth inning. In their first year as a AAA franchise back in 1972, the Albuquerque Dukes won the Pacific Coast League Championship. Of course, it helped that the skipper was future Hall of Fame manager Tommy Lasorda. This patient approach he's showing is part of why he's been so hot lately. He's forcing pitchers to come to areas where he can do damage. Dives, but can't make the catch. Runner aboard on the leadoff single.
All right, good job right there. Get it back.
And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That's a swing every hitting coach and scout loves to see. Just a shot into the... Runner on the go. Fly ball to right. And makes the catch. Now, Tommy Sacco Jr.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us right here.
There goes the runner in the dirt. The catcher blocks it, and he steals second without a throw. Runner at second here, and one away. Fly ball out to left field. Two down. Jaron Williams now at the plate. Runner takes off for third. Set down on strikes. Called strike three on a... Stepping in, looking to flip the momentum back after last inning. Let's see if he can be the spark.
Whoa!
Serious heat on that fastball, up into triple digits. That's tough to hit at any level. After those two pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing. Fly ball down the line, towards the line. Pulls it in, one away. Mutual Consolidated Cow Insurance is a different breed from other cattle insurers. They've got a pedigree that goes back more than a century. Once you work with them, you'll know that's no bull.
Whoa.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, chased it upstairs. Ripped, but it curls foul. Here it comes. Liner to left. And that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Albuquerque with the lead, 6-1. He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. James George, the top prospect in the league, is ready to go. All eyes. And now, James George. Doing a fine job at the plate recently. 7 hits so far in the series.
No, that's low.
Runner at first, 1 away. Big sigh of relief from the pitcher after he got away with that high curve. He'll want to bring that down as this game goes on. Line drive to left field. Can't get there, base hit. The throw to third. Pulls into second safely, 1 out. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. Hammered that one with a really nice all-around swing. And he hit it pretty deep before it fell in for the knock. Swing, soft line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. I'm sure he's disappointed after he didn't get the hit on that line out, but that's great contact. The next time he hits it like that, I bet it works out better. Up the middle, picks it up.
Get down.
On to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, 2 left on base. Midway in the first, no score. Large Lad Burgers is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. This month, try their super spicy Serrano burger. If you can eat 3 in one sitting, they'll put your picture on the wall. Welcome back to Albuquerque, top of the 4th inning. Ground ball left side. Throws to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
Better clutch up for us right now.
And that's ripped to left. And that's a base hit. Throw back in holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. And here is Bryce Matthews.
Keep it going now. Keep it going.
We're in the top of the 5th inning. All loaded up. In there. Picks up the K. Huge K there. That fastball was in a hittable spot, but he just let it stroll through the zone for called strike 3. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Digging in for the Space Cowboys, Tommy Sacco Jr. The 0-1. Ground ball to short. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. The Isotopes out in front, 1-0. George steps in with a chance to even this game or possibly put them ahead. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. Comes across to score. It's an RBI single. And this one is all tied up in the 7th. 1 away, tie game, and the go-ahead run at first. And the 1-2. Runner on the go, in the dirt. And no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Swing, soft line drive. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. 2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the runner breaks for third. In the air to left center.
You're scoring.
Can't handle it off the bounce. In comes the run from second. And they take the lead in the 7th. George digging in with a chance to flip the script. Time to start a 2-out rally. Let's see if he can be the spark.
Well,
2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the top of the 9th. Look at the stop here. Throws to first. And what a play. Ball game. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. James George is getting ready.
Hitter tonight, the designated hitter, number 24, Bryant.
Chris Bryant leading things off and takes a strike. This one ripped but snagged at third base. Looking to rebound today, put up an 0 for 4 last night.
Ball, high.
Next pitch in for a strike. 1 out and the base is empty. Ground ball, right side, Matthews. And there are 2 down.
Nope, that's off the plate.
That one
Ball,
missed.
low.
2 outs, base is empty.
Huh.
That one fouled off. 2-2 now. Swing, soft line drive. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. Top half of the James George,
that's
the
a ball.
leadoff batter, looks at ball 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. Great job to step through that and line it the other way for a knock. That's the kind of thing hitters work on consistently, and he's turning that work into in-game success. Runner on the go. Ground ball up the middle. That's the first out. That was a really tough play right there. Great backhand stop, quick transfer, and a strong throw to get the out. Hats off to him on that one. 0-2 now. And the runner takes off for third. In the dirt.
Get out.
No throw, and he steals third easily. The Space Cowboys with a shot at scoring first. Here in the top of the second. Swings and sends a laser to right. Runner tagging, heading for home. And they're out in front with a 1-0 lead. Bottom half of inning number 2. Coming up to the dish for Albuquerque, Chad Stevens. That one hit to right. It's pretty far back. There's 1 down. That was a really nice over-the-shoulder grab. Flashing some serious defensive ability on that play. In the air, right field. And it's foul. Why should good dental hygiene be boring? Give yourself a kick in the teeth with Enrico's Espresso toothpaste and wake your mouth up with a bang. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. Swings through it for the K. Already 2 gone in the home half of the second inning. Nobody on and 2 outs. And the next batter, Sterling Thompson. Didn't play in last night's game, had a little breather. Unrow. There with plenty of time, inning over. Heading on now to the top of the third.
Right guy, right place.
George in the box now takes strike 1. That's a great approach with the bases loaded. He did well to get a strike and get ahead in the count.
Oh, that's inside.
So the base is all loaded up now. This one to right. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Kyle Karros. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Karros goes 6'5", hitting in the 7-hole today, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2023. 0-2, and the delivery. Grounder left side, and that's just foul. Kicks and delivers. Ground ball right side. Takes it to first for the out. Bottom of the zone, called strike. That one misses, and the count even 1-1. Right side, Matthews. 2 away. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result. So 2 out. Here's the center fielder, Benny Montgomery. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Way too cavalier an approach from this lineup. They seem to be swinging at everything. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Biggio on the move towards foul ground. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Got it. And that's a 1-2-3 inning. 9 straight set down here to start the game. James George, the next to hit. That keeps the inning going.
Boy, great job. Way to get on base.
And that makes it another multi-hit game for him. He's had some really good ABs lately. Got out in front, but didn't allow the wrists to yank that one into foul ground. That's a runner on the move. Swing, soft line drive. Can't squeeze it, but in time. Nice job to stay with it. Welcome back. The Isotopes at the dish in the bottom of the 4th. With this big a lead, no reason to be tentative on the mound. Attack the zone and let your defense do the work behind you. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That one just misses. What discipline to lay off the high 0-2 fastball. He's doing a good job to shrink the zone and force the pitcher to throw him something hittable. Seemed to be sitting on the fastball there. Good job to adjust and fight off the breaking ball. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. 1 gone leading off the 4th. Base hit into right. So 1 on now with 1 away. TJ Rumfield getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. Grounded out the first time around. 0-1. Liner, base hit. They get it in quickly. So 1st and 2nd now. 1 out. Strike 1. That one a little bit hot. And that's ball 1. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Runners at 1st and 2nd with 1 gone. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And there are 2 outs. Stepping to the plate for Albuquerque, Jose Torres. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. Out on the mound, he's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Play made, that ends the inning. 2 left on base. Not going their way in this one. 7-0 our score. George, ready to go again, pitching with a lead.
Number 30, Joseph Thompson.
On 0-1, the delivery. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the fifth. This pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Pop-up foul on the right side.
Wall.
And a couple of quick outs. Caleb Hobson will hit next. 3 hits last night, a big factor in getting that win. That one close, ruled a ball. George will challenge the call, thinking it was a strike. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for him. 2 outs and nobody aboard. Line drive to left field. Makes the catch. Inning over. They're set down 1-2-3. Benny Montgomery digs in now. The righty-lefty splits there. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. Now here's the 0-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Bryant, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swings through that one for a strike 2. Down 0-2, and now you have to shorten up and just find a way to put it in play. Maybe gonna have to fight 1 or 2 off. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Got the batter swinging. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. Base is empty with 2 out. Digging in for the Isotopes, Kyle McCann. It just misses. That's a ball and no strikes. Late on that fastball. And 1-2. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. That pitch just misses the inside corner. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down. Meanwhile, some activity in the bullpen. John Brebbia up and throwing. And another ball. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. This one's smoked out to left. And there's one down.
The batter, the second baseman, Bryce Matthews. Now
we're back, and a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Brendan Walter. This is a lower leverage situation compared to what he usually faces, but he'll need to maintain focus and not let the other team get back in this ballgame. Runner at first, James George, the next to hit. Brebbia, 6'1" right-hander. He works with a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he sometimes goes to the curveball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's a little bit low. Wow, he's showing an excellent eye at the plate. Really tough pitch to take. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Puts this one in the air, down the line. Hauls it in, 1 away.
The batter, the second.
George gave them a good performance at the plate and on the hill. If a player can do what he did here on a consistent basis, making contributions on the mound and at the plate, it makes that player so much more valuable to the team in the long run. For minor leaguers in particular, this is a great way to boost your stock in the organization.
Take much more. I'm on fire. I'm burning. I can barely keep it turning. If I left you, what would you do? All I know is there'd be bad news. There'd be bad news.
James George, the top. And now the first baseman, Ty France. And the righty delivers. Swing and a drive. It's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Runner around third. The relay. Runner scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the two-bagger. Hard to complain about the result when you smack one off the wall like that, even if you maybe wanted it to carry over the fence. Coming up to the dish now for Sugarland, James George. On fire at the dish lately. 10 hits in the last 5 games.
Oh.
Next pitch, in for a strike. Ouch, that one drills the pitcher. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the third out. Runner at first, and now the DH, Jose Miranda. 0-1, here's the pitch. Line drive. Tracks it down for the out. You need an accountant with experience that you can trust. With more than 800 combined years in the accounting days, have you covered. Give them a call today. George in the box with one away, looks at ball 1. And the count 1-2. pitch is outside. What a take with 2 strikes. On the ground.
Come on, run it,
Flips
run
it.
run
There's one. Outstanding play. Inning over.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 2.
George up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. And that's outside. This could be the action pitch right here with runners on and a hitter's count. That one finds the zone. 1 out, runners at 1st and 2nd. Check swing, no appeal. Wagner fires to second for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. The second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop who completes the play, and they get out of the jam and end the inning. Bottom of the 8th, James George getting ready to hit.
The center fielder, number 2, James George.
This to 3rd, McCoy. Tosses to 1st. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th.
Now batting, second baseman, right, Matthews.
Tough sledding for him in this one for sure. This is the kind of game you want to flush and move past as quickly as you can. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the center fielder, James George.
Number 2, James George.
This pitch popped up. Wagner settles underneath it and makes the catch. Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe, the kind of pitch hitters dream about. George in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Line drive, that's a base knock.
Find it.
Gets on base and keeps it going.
All right, attaboy.
Now batting, second baseman, right,
Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Matthews. Here it comes, runner on the go, in the dirt. And no throw, he's in there at second with a stolen base. Well struck, out to left. That one's got some carry, and it's gone. Made them pay for that one.
number 2, James George.
George stands in with 2 away and looks at a ball. On the ground, right side. There with plenty of time. Inning over.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 2. George.
George
Nope,
in
that's
now,
away.
takes ball 1 off the plate. Next
No,
pitch misses.
that's a ball.
2-0. After those 2 pitches, it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing.
Hey!
Some serious heat, 97 on that fastball. Williams leading off second with nobody out. Next
That's
offering
the
is
ball.
down low. In the air to left center, Ornelas ranging into the alley. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. In safely at third with 1 out. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. James George making a lot of catchers sweat as he's among the league leaders in steals. It's the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Sugar Land Space Cowboys. First pitch coming your way next. Digging in for the
Batting
Space
fourth,
Cowboys,
the center
James
fielder,
George.
George.
Grounder to third, Evans. A 2-out error can be
Batting
such
fifth,
a gut
the second
punch for a
baseman.
team defensively. Everybody's already thinking about heading to the dugout, but now you have to refocus and find a way not to make that error hurt you in the run column. Two on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. Bryce Matthews, the next to hit.
Watch up, drive him in right now. Here we go, bud.
This one is labeled, and it's into the gap, coming around third. Runner scores, and they take the lead. Here's the relay to the plate, and
Out on
he's
the
out,
tag.
cut down, and that ends the inning. 1 inning in the books here. Sugar Land ahead in this game, 1-0.
Here comes the mic when I come through. Get up, stand up, get things better. Nothing's gonna change.
2 outs and a runner in scoring position.
You're right here. Come on, kid, let's go.
George
That's the ball.
in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Fly to left. And that'll wrap this inning up. Next up for the Space Cowboys, James George. 1 on with nobody out. A double play would certainly change the inning's momentum.
Whoa.
Adcock, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2019. Fly out to center field. Bowen settles under this one. Gets there, got it. Well, the rain's still a factor here, and the umpires may have their hand forced sooner than later. At a certain point, it becomes a question of player safety. Ground ball left side. 2 out. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it. This is a game to flush, no doubt. They got the win, but he may be feeling like he let the team down. James George, the top prospect. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the DH, James George.
Designated hitter, James George.
This broadcast is sponsored by Large Lad Burgers, where they're going hot, hot, hot with the Absolute Unit Burger, Scoville Edition. Made with Trinidad Moruga peppers, it'll scorch your mouth and your stomach lining. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Short hop liner handled it short. Over to first. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Tommy.
No outs. Runner at first. Stepping to the plate for Sugarland, James George. Swing and a high fly to left. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tommy Sacco Jr.
We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Coming up to the dish now for Sugarland, James George. Up and in. Ball 1. The weather continues to be an issue, and that's something to keep an eye on. The umpires will be conferring pretty regularly with the grounds crew, and they may be forced to put us in a delay if things don't improve. That's a hit. Runner on base to start the inning.
That a way to find that sweet spot.
And here is
Now
Tommy
batting,
Sacco
the
Jr.
shortstop, Tommy Sacco Jr.
Here comes the 2-2. There goes the runner in the dirt. Throw to second, bounces, safe. Right-hander kicks and deals. Swings and flares it. And it falls. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. And safe at the plate. They take the lead, 3-2. That's a great example of good teamwork on offense. The runner swipes second and gets into scoring position, and then comes across to score on that base hit.
Number 2, designated hitter, James George.
George, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings and he mashes it. A soaring drive to left, and this ball is out of here. And he's now hit his first homer at the AAA level. Nice milestone on the way to the majors. If he keeps hitting them out of the yard, it may speed up his timeline. That's incredible hitting on a fastball in triple digits. I don't know how he even managed to see that thing coming in, but he got to it and did damage. Wow. George went deep for the first time in AAA baseball. A really special moment. Big confidence booster for him to be able to flex some power at the higher level of the minors. It shows he's not overmatched, and he can build on a swing like that as he continues his climb to the top. James George, looking to bounce back after struggling in the last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Sugarland Space. George on the mound for what could be a statement game. Let's see if he can come out of the gate firing.
Will Wagner.
Will Wagner leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. That pitcher should be thanking his lucky stars after hanging that changeup. He knows he got away with one. Here's a high chopper. One away. There's a strike. One out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Slider misses away. Rips one to right. Fair ball. Around first, hustling for two. Relay throw to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. So a runner aboard. Next up for the Chihuahuas, Pablo Reyes. In there for strike one. Now a high fly ball to left center. Two down. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. That's a strike, but probably not a great one to swing at on the first pitch. Smart take, I think. And that ends the inning. They strand one. On to the bottom of the first, no score. If you want your soda with a little extra crunch, reach for a cold can of Big Kale, a refreshing way to wash down a hot dog at the ballpark. Top half of inning number 2 from Sugarland. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. A bit unusual to see him swing so early. Typically uses the whole field, but a little jumpy in this spot. Kai Roberts, batting with one down, takes a strike.
No, that's a ball.
No score here in the second inning. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. Left-handed batter waiting. Swing and a miss. That's a K. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Nope, ball one.
Just missed.
Ball 2.
Grounds this one up the middle, and it's through for a hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. Now he turns for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double. Bottom of the inning, digging in for the Space Cowboys, James George. Curveball gets over for a called strike. George hit a homer in his most recent game. Out to short. And there's one down.
Batting big.
Blake Hunt digs in now. Didn't play in last night's game. Had a little breather. Hunt batting 8th today, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one is foul. We'll see another. And again on 0-2. And a pop-up in foul territory on the right side. And there's one away.
Hup.
Bunting for a hit. And plenty of time to first. good idea by the hitter right there. He saw where the infielders were playing him, and he dropped a bunt trying to sneak on base. But he didn't locate it well, and they still got the out. That one finds the zone. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. That's some smart pitching from him out there to change the eye level. Now that the hitter's looking up, he can come back down low and finish him off. And that'll do it. We move on.
Hey, I need you right here. Let's go, kid.
George at the plate for the second time and takes ball one. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Liner to center. And that's the inning. Ready to go again, facing the heart of this lineup. Challenge accepted.
Yes.
Strike two. Try to get him chasing on the changeup. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Now the 1-2 pitch. And the leadoff hitter aboard. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. George trying to find his groove again. Leadoff hitter aboard, no outs. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. This one chopped on the ground. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Zach Evans now at the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That's off the mark, and that is ball one. Swing and a miss.
Ball two.
Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. Up and in, and the count's full. Fights that one off, will reset and do it again. Might need to start the swing a bit sooner with that excellent heat. Got the swinging strikeout. And that is a big first out. Now that he's gotten ahead in the count, he needs to attack and finish off this hitter. Runners at first and second with 1 out. On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Coming to the plate. Scores with ease. In at second with an RBI double. What a great swing there. He really put a lot into that base hit. Right down the line, didn't overdo it, and kept it fair for a knock. George looking to limit the damage here. 1 run in, but still time to work his way out of this. With first base open, he doesn't have to really attack this hitter the way he would if the bases were loaded. Second and third here, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, got him swinging. Huge K there. The batter now, Francisco Acuna. That one is absolutely pummeled. It's got a chance. This one is gone. Seemed like he might not have hit it hard enough to leave the yard, but it had just enough carry to get over his glove and out of here for a dinger. Great effort in the outfield all the same. George ready to go again after giving up the homer. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Got the batter swinging. That ends the inning after they racked up. So they turn things over to the righty. Brendan Walter has been really tough out on the mound, throwing the ball very well overall this season. A laser into the outfield. Runner tagging, heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they cut the lead to 2. George stepping in the box now. They're trailing, but a hit here could change the narrative. Looking to get something going for this lineup. And they say he went. Out to short. Acuna tosses to first. Leadoff batter set down to open the 7th. Nobody out, first and second here. James George will hit next. Here's a fly to center. Bowen has this one sized up and makes the catch.
Now batting.
George got knocked around a bit and couldn't make it through 5. This start might not go on his personal highlight reel, but he did okay. They come away with the win, and he comes away with some things to work on in his next bullpen session. James George getting set for this. Bottom half of the second. Stepping to the plate for Sugarland, James George.
Designated hitter, James George.
At Mid-South Electronic Credit Union, you'll always feel welcome. Come try out their night lobby with friendly tellers and free slices of fresh carved ham. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. One away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Rush.
One down. Next is the designated hitter, James George. And now it's all even up. Swing lifted to left field. And there are 2 outs.
Number 2, designated hitter, James
No one better, huh?
George.
Line, and that's a base knock.
Come on, find it, find it,
Runner
find it.
from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. One away. Runners at the corners here. Next up for the Space Cowboys, Bryce Matthews. At the belt, kicks and delivers. Runner on the move. Throw to second and out, and that'll end the inning. That's the old strike him out, throw him out double play to end the inning. They tried to force the action offensively, but the catcher was all over it. Great job. Next up, the designated hitter, James George. 1 for 3. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Bryce Matthews getting ready to hit.
Matthews.
On 0-1, the delivery. Rolls over it to third. McCoy slings to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Not the greatest game he's ever had, but he helped them get the win. Take some lessons from this one and build on it.
Looking for me. Just look up in the sky on them clear black nights. You see me? Scorpion Every old child, it was written in the stars. I would be the one with 900,000 bars. Take rap there and back and right back there. Over and again, this is so not fair. You gotta army will pardon me, I'm not scared. Out my way, I'm getting a piece of paper out there. You in denial if you think I'm not top tier. You just a dirty. I'm a dirty New York who love to crack. They hands, I'm over being angry and just focus the bread. Magnify my brand, larger than life. That's how we living, like I'm fresh from 1,000 nights. In that prison box, hot pot, 5 minute rice. Then I'm German. Gemini child, it was written in the stars. Won't go up out of you are looking at a guard. Went to A&D, Mad P, formed mob. The rest history, you know we took it mad far. Rap dude, travel the world like Nat Geo. Work myself through the matrix of Black Neo. Got real, had to pack torpedo. No break bread with your own people. Made peace with it that I couldn't change. And took responsibility instead of passing blame. Anything less lame. Sit your $5 down for it to make change. Got shuffled with the name. The product you can trust, and on anything I put my name. Mark for life and that's infinite. Never switched up, even though I'm on that different.
Hey yo, 32 bar scribes, tablets imprinted with mean dots. You can see the verse come alive. I'm a gel like petroleum, bigger diamonds, Nairobi and drunk jury, waving woo flags at the podium. Harvest the freshest grains. I modeled the best bangers and wallows out of 4 main. Blasting stylistics, dinosaur rings. My tongue spit fire, get scorched from the flames. That's your favorite rapid show with backstage passes. Jump out, aiming with ball bucker masses. If the price is right, I to life. Head cracked so many times and head cracked up. Pull up the monkeys, sick honey badgers and gorillas. Executive suite meetings, we polying with the disco ball spins and alligator villas. New Year's 4 million is falling out the ceiling.
Yo, Pico brain, fatigues on Supreme. It's like the 90s people dream. Leather pants, Stan Smith, some blings. 850 a rag on it, we kings. Ran every project, they know us, the glow's up. Slang came out of apartments. The gift mark, my word worth the solar. Never a myth, rhymes it harder than a crowbar. Similar to Ozark, all in it. D-boys, the soldiers then lieutenants. Generals, the flow wash, you white thugs in minutes. Some of y'all lost limbs from minds, no repentance. All winners we mitten. Heat club, where's your mittens? Mine, they grumpy, get funky like chitlins. Siblings, the streets is horror, tomorrow we strengthen. Let's get it together, just us, one amendment.
Yeah. Either you with or you against. Is you a simp or you stand on 10? Time to separate the mice from the men. Revive it again, make me ask you again. Either you with